congratulations like that. But I genuinely think that he will be loaned out to a Premier League team. Not necessarily a big rival, not a loan option to buy or anything, but he will be loaned out to say Middlesbrough or who knows, if I know it's come up because Timo Pukki looks like he won't sign. So who knows? But let's see. Moving on, Richards and to Chelsea. Well, still on Chelsea. Chelsea has found some form. Graham Potter. The last 3 matches have all ended in wins for the London Cowboys, the London Blues. Tottenham would be pleased considering that they failed to score more than 1 goal last month, and so far they've got about 7 or 8. Jackson, do you think this is working for Potter? Do you think that Potter is about to go on the run of his life in order to try and secure a place in the top 4?
Well, I think they're still 10th, so it's going to take a bit. Let's see. Can they go on a run? Sure, but they still have City, Arsenal, Liverpool, Man United, Newcastle. It's not going to be an easy run. I mean, seriously, it's going to be very difficult for them. But, you know, I always said Potter is a fantastic manager. The job is just a bit big for him. But he's trying to go and convert that into a good spell to make it a good job for him. And Bowley does want to back him. Bowley does want him to be the manager. I mean, he's going to have to try and keep all those personalities calm on the team. The Koulibalys, the Enzo Fernandez, the Nkunkus when they come in. The Vardials probably. Especially if there's possibly no European football. I mean, you need to finish, I think it's 8th to get a Conference League playoff spot, and that would be embarrassing. Chelsea, but it will still be Europe, and I think they take it. But I think this is gonna be Potter's start of something special until, you know, the first loss, and then they say sack him. But, you know, it's all in time.
Yeah, reactionary as usual. But yeah, speaking of reactions, and what were your reactions? I mean, well, no. This is the reactions on the Scott Parker sacking. I don't know if you talked about it last episode, but it's sad and genuinely Parker deserves better. Parker deserves a real much job because clearly he has the talent, but he just doesn't have the players that would have for him, and that's the problem. That's the issue, right? Unfairly sacked twice now this year. And they don't realize that they're missing out on the next Pep Guardiola. But I'm trying to see excellent.
All I'm saying is, I remember when Parker was at Fulham, it wasn't a horrible spell, but he did do okay. I mean, he nearly kept them up, and then they sacked him at the near the end of the season. Went to Bournemouth, did well. I did expect him to be one of the managers to be sacked first because I know how Bournemouth owners were. You know, they got new ones now, so I don't know if it would be different if he go back. But, you know, we knew he got sacked because he said the players aren't good enough and the board isn't backing it. We know that's why he got sacked from Bournemouth. Bruges, the players just gave up. Simply, they just all gave up, didn't want to play anymore, and the manager, his head was on the guillotine for it. Parker, I've always said this since he was at Fulham, should be the next England manager. Because it would just work out. It would work out. It's not really bad. You give him the talented players, and then you'd see what he can do. I mean, obviously they would bail him out sometimes. That's what talented players do. But I've always said, if it's not Eddie Howe or Graham Potter, then Scott Parker should take that job from South.
You see, this is why Jackson is such a brilliant football analyst. No biases here. He went through those points excellently. Scott Parker should be the England manager. Gareth Southgate, no favorites, right? Yeah, he deserves better because with the players, he can. The Bruges players utterly gave up. Quite simply, during a Champions League match, 1-0, 2-0. Don't lose your hits, and that's what they did. Similar to Manchester United against Liverpool. They went under 1 and then they went under 2 and then they just continued to go under until Liverpool were 7-up. I don't mean that. I mean that ironically, by the way. But yes, that point of this players will do well. And moving on from Barca to Real Madrid. And you might be asking, what am I doing all the way at Madrid? It's not normal for me to talk about it. Yes, in this case it is because of Luka Modric, the talisman, the number 10 for them for the past so many years. History just up in the air. Real Madrid really wants to sign the player on the next 2-year deal. At the very least, 1 year with the option to extend for a further year. But they claim that they are really double considering. They're really considering that he still plays for Croatia. Apparently, they don't want this man to represent his national team, and that's the issue. How can a club? You're a Galactico, right? You're American. So you should be able to talk to me, right? Why are y'all so disrespectful to the man? Acting like the man didn't win a Ballon d'Or, didn't win how many Champions League, how many La Ligas. Like, he went to the World Cup semi-finals. I mean, yeah, he finished 3rd place for his country in the World Cup this time around. And the time before that, he finished 2nd. He's had a better international career than 99% of the players alive today. Even some ones that have won the World Cup. Say, for example, Karim Benzema. Right? Benzema has a winner's medal in the World Cup and he didn't contribute anything to any of that. But he still has it. So, Jackson, if Madrid were to let go of Modric, if he were to leave, do you see Manchester United sweeping him and signing him? As you know, we already have Casemiro and we already have Rafa Varane, 2 former teammates that could be used as a leverage to try to lure him into the Trafford. But what do you make of the situation? Do you believe it's fair on the part of Real Madrid to try to convince him to not represent his national team? Or do you think Modric has been stubborn in saying that he wants to still represent them? Although I can't imagine if that's the case.
I mean, Modric still wants to represent his country. There is no doubt about that. I don't know when he ever thinks he's gonna retire. I don't think he wants to retire. I think he thinks he will never age, but it does come a time where you're going to have to put yourself first. If you're going to want to play for your club for a longer time, the international scene is going to have to get cut short. I mean, we know that you want to represent your country, you love your country, but at your age and the constant jag that you're going to be facing, you're playing extra games that are worse off on your club level than on your international level, then I can understand from a Madrid standpoint why they wanted to stop. But for Modric, I think he's targeting 2026 World Cup because he's gonna say, I got 3rd this time, I got 2nd last time, I got some good players coming through, about we go and win it in 2026. I think that's it, going to be a World Cup winner before he actually retires. And I wouldn't blame him, he's been in that position, he can win it. I mean, France won because they had freaking Mbappe. That's a cheat code. But, if he gets back to the final, if Croatia can find a way to shithouse the way to another final through penalty shootouts again, and there's nobody stopping them. I don't see the Brazil team with Luis Guilherme, with Angelo, with Hendrick, with Jesus. I don't see that beating them. I don't see a France with Colomboani, with Kylian Mbappe or Ethan Mbappe. I don't see that team beating them either. It's that from both sides. It's really contradicting. And to the other point, Willie is Man United, but he always said he wanted to play for Chelsea. When he was leaving Spurs, he wanted to go to Chelsea. But, obviously Daniel Levy would rather take a pack of crisps than sell anybody to Chelsea. So, we don't know. Maybe Potter says we need some experience in the midfield, and Bowley says, Madrid, here's 100 million, take him, even though he's a free agent. We don't know. But, Premier League, I think we will see him in the Premier League if he does not sign an extension in the next coming months or weeks.
Yeah, I agree. And moving on from that, So turning to a much more light-hearted and feel-good news. Manchester United again. Both Eric Ten Hag and Marcus Rashford, manager and month and player of the month respectively, despite the 7 Jackson. I think they 110% deserved it. People were saying Arteta, people were saying Odegaard, people were saying Saka, Martinelli, but there can only be one. And this one, as I point to my head, in solidarity, is Marcus Rashford.
I mean, Marcus had a good month. He's the poster boy of English football now. What do you expect? You're not going to expect Saka to beat him for it. And Martinelli is not English, so you're not expecting him to get it either. Ten Hag, sure, yeah, manager of the month. He's been great. I mean, technically, that 7-0 happened now, so it didn't really affect anything. It was more only for February, and we did well. We went unbeaten in February. Arsenal had they had a good win against Bournemouth. Now, again, it was in March, but they had a good win. They had some good wins. They lost to Everton, so I think that's what ultimately hit Arteta's chances. But man, it's good for United. It's the second time they've done the double. The second time since Fergie. And it's just great. It's absolutely fantastic for the club.
Absolutely, it should serve as a real confidence booster now. But yes, I'm afraid that might be all that we have on the show today. Thank you guys once more for tuning in to the DZ Sports Transfer Round, aka the Savage Spot House with me, Randy Savage. From Manchester, Jackson Bryan. You can always follow us on GC_sports. On Twitter, you can always get us on Instagram at GC Sports. You can even follow our individual handles. Just Jackson Bryan, and it's already thing, I believe. You can get that on Twitter as well. And be sure to put your questions, suggestions, anything as it relates to the program on there. It's Jackson, you wanted to say something?
No, I was saying you nearly forgot your own handler.
Yeah, I don't really look at it like that. I just know I created this account like when? A year and a half ago, 2 years ago. That's what the sole purpose of football. So, it's crazy.
Yep. But hey guys, as we know it's March, it's Champs Month, as we said. We're gonna talk more about the athletics as well. People think KC gonna win. Not have to throw this in like we got a minute. Nkrumah, Bawaje Nkrumah, remember him from what was it? The Under-20 Championships. He came second run personal best, and they said he was going to be the first schoolboy in Champs history to run sub 10. Well, that's out the window. He's not doing the 100 anymore, and he's going to do a 200 meter. Skids us off a pole over 200 meters. He ain't good over 200 like the 100, but it's up to him. And Adrian Karastov and MRI, it's not looking good for Kingston College and Calabar. All the athletes are fit. I know a couple I'm probably going to interview one in the near future, but that's how it is. And maybe Self will get some more insight on what's going on in the college.
Yes, for sure.
Yeah, but that is the end of the show for today. Didn't expect a breeze through it, even though we started out, with no time. That makes no sense. But we will be back next week, the week after that, and possibly even much more active in the week of Champs, because I'm possibly gonna take a week off from life to be available. So we're gonna be here. For those who, as I see the comments on the article, thanks. No, I'm not gonna say Osimhen should be the target because I don't really rate him as a number 9. But it's your opinion. And next article, Harry Kane. We know it's gonna be Kane. But anyway, we're not united. You're not united. See you next week.